Nola out there, and you are now rocking with McKenzie right here.
Yo, what up, world? It's your man 504 Detroit. You already know every Tuesday and every Thursday I'm tuned in to the hottest radio station across the land, Quarantine Radio. So they push it down and they play all the hottest new music. Let's get it.
It's your boy Gabe, and I want to give a big shout out to Quarantine Radio. Make sure you check them out every Tuesday and every Thursday. And thank you for supporting my new single, Down Low.
I want to hear that new SoFree Wisdom on Quarantine Radio.
Yo, what's up, man? It's the kid Swift, a baby, young Swift. One time for the check-in with my dog, my homie, McKenzie, straight out of ATL, Georgia. And you know how we rocking out here, baby. Let's get it. I tried being humble. I tried being humble. I tried being humble. Humble get no respect.
Yes, it's your boy Dub once again with another edition of Quarantine Radio. Just to give y'all a little rundown of what's been going on with QuarantineEnterprise.com and everything. I'm actually working on actually having an event page because I have a couple people right now I'm actually working with Joy of Connecting People. I've been telling y'all about the event in July. We actually locked down a date for March 6th. Yeah, March 16th. We're going to have a St. Patrick's Day event as well. We're looking for a couple artists to actually perform there. Like I stated before, if you actually pay for your to be in a July event, you actually can be a part of the March 16th event as well. So those are two events that we actually are working on with Joy Connecting People. So I'm actually going to be DJing at the March 16th event. Is at Club Nor. So yeah, be on the lookout for that with the flyers when we start printing out the flyers for that one as well. But yeah, Joy Connecting People, Lean on Me benefit concert event on July 28th. If your artist wants to perform, I have to link up on Quarantine Enterprise and on my Facebook page as well. Just click on the link, pay your fee, let us know. We make sure we get you on the flyer and everything. Other event that we are actually, I am interviewing this young lady that has a nonprofit event. I believe I am interviewing her February 22nd. I gotta double check, but she's actually having a brunch for actually young female entrepreneurs on April 21st. I was advertising on our Instagram page and also on our Facebook page. So any young entrepreneur females that's up and rising, love the arts and everything, you can check that out. It's going to be April 21st. It's a Saturday. Going to have a brunch, have keynote speakers and everything. And like I said, I'm going to be interviewing her on February 22nd, so you get to hear more about that as well. And as always, I tell y'all about Ginger Supreme drinks. There's also Caribbean flavored drinks. Some people, like if you've been in Whole Foods, you might have seen them. They're now on Amazon.com, so you can actually look up Ginger Supreme drinks. And they come in 6-packs, variety packs. They have sorrel, ginger beer, and a Malby. I believe they have a couple more flavors up. I'm trying to see exactly which ones they have up on, because they don't have all their flavors on Amazon. But yeah, they come in 24 packs, 6 packs, and a variety pack. So look them up on Amazon.com if you like those Caribbean beer, because the ginger beer is really, really strong. I know a lot of Caribbean people love that strong ginger beer. And the people that's not Caribbean, it's not really beer. It's just called ginger beer. But yeah, if you like that strong ginger flavor drinks, yeah, that one is one that you really want to taste. And like I said, you can also check them out in Whole Foods and everything. As always, I have mentioned, like, if you've been a long time Quarantine Radio fan back, we started back in 2010, you know that we just only had the audio. Now we're back. And the reason why we are actually have visual now is because of the interactive showroom. We have DJ Max here that's going to give you a little insight of the interactive showroom. If you have a party event, wedding, all just need light and everything. That's what I try to do during the music break. I try to let y'all see actually the lights and everything. But he's going to give you a little insight on what the interactive showroom is. Steve?
Once again, DJ Ill, thank you for having me. We're honored to be sponsoring and hosting the Quarantine Radio podcast every Tuesday and Thursday, 9 to 11, right here in the Interactive Showroom. What the Interactive Showroom is, we market the wedding industry. We do 7 major bridal shows a year. In fact, we have our next bridal show at the Greensboro Coliseum. So if you're a young bride and groom, getting ready to get married, come up to the Coliseum in Greensboro. There'll be about 500 of the vendors there, so you can get florists, caterers. We'll be there. You can meet the team. But the showroom is basically designed to have bride and grooms come in. However, we do meet with Sweet 16s, quinceañeras, and all types of different clientele that'll come in and do graduation parties and whatnot. But for the most part, again, going back to the wedding industry, bride and grooms will come in. We give them a full demonstration of our sound system, our lighting. We run through the decor LED lighting that's set up around the room. So basically, they can just hear and see everything that they're going to have on the day of the wedding, which is kind of cool and just separate us from the competition. We also house Field of Sound Productions that does stages and generators and that type of thing. And we also have in the other room snapshot photo booths. So we bring photo booths, mobile booths out to different weddings and Sweet 16s and whatnot. So you get that ideal party favor from the photo booth. And again, it's just a live viewing to pick out your lighting, check out our decor. You can go into snapshot photo booth and leave with a photo booth strip. It's a really cool concept. We're located here at 2007 Wake Forest Road in Raleigh, North Carolina, right up the street from Costco. And we're right next to the Bison Bar and Snoopy's famous hot dog stand, so we're pretty easy to find. The website is musicinmotiondjs.net. And again, that's musicinmotiondjs.net. Our phone number, well, it's 919-880-2625. And again, my name is Max, Steve Max, the operations manager here. I'm also one of the DJs, DJ Ill, also one of the Music in Motion DJs. And again, we're very humble to be hosting the podcast. Tonight we have the amazing singer and songwriter, SoFree Wisdom. I can't wait to come in and listen in on that. It's going to be a very fun podcast. And we're getting ready for her to come in. So I'll be handing off my throne to SoFree. And again, DJ Ill, thank you.
All right. And yes, tonight on the show we have SoFree Wisdom on. If y'all remember, I want to say back 2010 we had her on the show when she was first starting out. So I've been seeing her progress throughout the years. We're going to touch upon that. Was really excited. She's one of the people that y'all hear me on the show all the time. She says music. I don't even listen to it before I play it because I know it's going to be good. So we're going to touch up on with her, find out what she's been doing. And first track that I'm about to play is actually Remo Soul. If you've been catching up on, if you follow me on Instagram on our visual page, you've probably been seeing me filming his music video the last couple of days. This is the music video that we've been filming. It's called Finally Free. This is Remo Soul with Finally Free. Then we're going to come back, play a couple tracks, and chop it up with SoFree. All right?
I just wanna be free. Next time of me, on top of me, I just wanna be free. Oh, yeah. 'Cause caught up in the streets, no, it's not for me. I just wanna be free. 'Cause I just wanna be free.
It's not easy waking up to the sunshine when the grips of the past got you left behind. You stand still while your mind saying hit rewind. Distant memories lingering, losing time. If I had to do it over, would I choose the same? Without mistakes, then I never really learned from pain. It's not a sport, so I never meant to play the game. They say that hurt is well worth it once you get the gain. And just to say the least, I'm not the perfect man, but I'm sticking with the Father, so I know I can. Fell on my journey, but you know I gotta take a stand. Before it's over, I'm determined to fulfill a plan. Never claimed that I had it all together, man, but since the sun set me free, I'm a better fan. I just wanna hear the words saying well done. Hope I'm on the right track, cause I'm on the run.
I just wanna be finally free from the plans of the enemy. On top of me, I just wanna be
finally free from
the thoughts of being on me. No, it's not for me. I just wanna finally reaching for my destiny. 'Cause I just wanna be, I just wanna be, I just wanna be free. These poems don't end, just spitting flows with my friends. The streets of gold out my pen while moments blow in the wind. 'Cause I was ball here to win when I was falling within. I heard a voice tell me, don't worry, you'll be balling again. So for them years that I missed it, this how the system was twisted. You hear what hustlers' ambition, it ain't gon' stop till I glisten. 'Cause I was sick of just wishing, but my reality stuck. I had to get up off my butt and now it's finally us. Ain't sweating cuss or no bars or that cup all on my car. Because my thoughts are far beyond to take my place with the star. Not even think about racing, just gotta get down for mine. And hope the people embracing this side is racing it's time. So pardon it from school facing, but going hard is a must. I got my fist balled up, cause so much targeting us. I'm flying high above the land, the only boxes with my hand. If we end up on top, it was just part of his plan. I'm saying, I just wanna be, I just wanna be, I just wanna finally free from the plans of the enemy. On top of me, I just wanna finally free from the thoughts of the enemy. No, it's not for me. I just wanna finally reaching for my destiny. 'Cause I just wanna be, I just wanna be, I just wanna be free. I just wanna be, I just wanna be, I just wanna finally free from the plans of the enemy. I just wanna be, I just wanna finally free from the thoughts of the enemy. I just wanna be, I just wanna finally reaching for my destiny. 'Cause I just wanna be, I just wanna be, I just wanna be free.
She say she need an alibi. Let's get away and rock it by. I need you, yeah. Lady, you a dime piece. With you, I throw away my time, please. I wanna spend time with you. 'Cause you a pretty girl, you a pretty girl, you a pretty girl, you a pretty girl, you a pretty girl.
Now, summertime all shopping, fall driving. And that was when I seen her. Brown eyes, brown skin, long hair, dream girl. Looking at my roster, I need that on my team, girl. And now ain't no denying that. You automatically a starter, ain't no lying that. Looking for a minute, trying to figure where you hiding at. I got the spot off Linux, we can stop and do the signing there. I know you got a man, girl, but he ain't in the plan, girl. See, look at what I'm saying, girl. We can hit the beach and sip mojitos in the sand, girl. I know the Lord tested me. That's why I'm at you so aggressively. No flexing, I want you sitting next to me. We look good, baby. You are sexy as a sesame.
She say she need an alibi. Let's get away and rock it by. I need you, yeah. Lady, you a dime piece. With you, I throw away my time, please. I wanna spend time with you. 'Cause you a pretty girl, you a pretty girl, you a pretty girl, you a pretty girl, you a pretty girl. I need you.
Listen, look, I got plans to leave. Throw the keys to my man Tweet. Pete, I ain't trying to make this trip alone. Know you gotta do is to move. Listen, chick, I'm wrong. Get you in there with pay the rent in a different home. Put you on to something you ain't used to. You hear that a lot, nah, I ain't trying to juice you. I just wanna boost you, help you understand your worth and that nigga that you went throw the news to. You a pretty girl, I said Diddy girl, class of your own, can't compare to just any girl. I'm wanting you here with me, girl, trying to make you mine, so I'm done playing friendly, girl. Cause that brain and that body, I could do some things with that shouting. Got a couple thoughts I'd share, but they mainly you're not, it can't front. Listen, babe, you a hottie, pretty girl.
She say she need an alibi. Let's get away and rock it by. I need you, yeah. Lady, you a dime piece. With you, I throw away my time, please. I wanna spend time with you. 'Cause you a pretty girl, you a pretty girl.
to make up. That's all we do. Break up to make up. That's all we do. Come on. Love me and you hate me. That's okay. For fool. Break up to make up. That's all we do. Love me and you hate me. That's okay. For fool.
Yeah, now I always knew you'd be my girl to the very end. First we fuss, then we fight, then we back again. I know sometimes you probably felt you should pack it in, but you also feel I got what up and lacking in. Is it the sexy things I say when I'm rapping it, or the naughty things I do when it's happening? Either way, how we play is so passionate. The things you try to get away with, but I ain't having it. And when I stray, you not having it. You quick to check a chick on some fallback, just switch off. I swear your little badass is so raw, but when I hold you in my arms, your badass turns so soft. But what's a beat without the honey? A clip without the money? What's a true summer day if the rays ain't sunny? What's a lamp without a light? A ring without a fight? Break up after new makeup after night.
Break up to make up. That's all we do.
Yeah, come on.
Love me and you hate me. That's okay. For fool. Break up to make up. That's all we do. Love me and you hate me. That's okay. For fool.
Yeah. Now I work a 9 to 5, hustle weed just to save stacks. Never own a Rollie or Benz or a Maybach. Matter of fact, you ain't concerned with a Maybach, and neither would these other the jigger wouldn't say that. Sometimes we kick back, smoking on the hate sack, talk about some kids in the crib you wanna lay at. Fools fall in love, but never fall apart. A lot of hit women, but you number one on the chart. And that's just from the heart, and this is no facade. You say you love me even if I never make it large. That's why I'm down to ride for you, down to die for you. You my baby girl, yup, I'm your baby boy. Screams when we fighting, bad, it's a different noise. And even when you smack the man, I learn how to keep my poise. I know I slipped up, twisting these broads, but I jump off a cliff though, before I walk out that door, for sure.
Wake up to make up. That's all we do. Love me and you hate me. That's okay. For fool. Wake up to make up. That's all we do. Love me and you hate me. That's okay. For fool. Break up to make up. That's all we do. But you love me and you hate me. That's okay. For a fool. Break up to make up. That's all we do. But you love me and you hate me. That's okay. For a fool.
Yeah, I said now breaking up to making up, something that lovers do. If we break up and never make up, then our love is never true. So I'm riding with you, nobody love me tighter than you. So I'm siding with you instead of always fighting with you. I got the touch of bronze, but it's like it's Midas to you. And when I cop you dull ice, it's like the brightest to you. Inexpensive gifts that I bought, it's like they prices to you. I stop the line, you stop the crying, and that death will be through.
Wake up to make up. That's all we do. But you love me and you hate me. For fool. I can't play these games. Wake up to make up. That's all we do. But you love me and you hate me. That's okay. For fool.
What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say? How am I supposed to feel when you right here in my face? Ooh, that body looking good. You a 10-star in my hood. You made me wanna lay that wood. Right now. Gemini. You ain't got no worries, I ain't gotta lie. You know I ain't tripping. Ooh, that body looking good. You a 10-star in my hood. You made me wanna lay that wood. Hey, baby, are you ready? We ain't even gotta go steady. Hey, baby, girl, I wanna hear right now, hear right now, hear right now, hear. I wonder if she know it. I'm about to pull that thing over. Hey, baby, girl, I want you here right now, here right now, here right now, here right now. I'm about to pull that thing over. Na 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 na. Do you want it, girl? Take it right now. Hear it now, girl. Hey, baby, are you ready? Baby, tell me, are you ready? We ain't gotta go steady. Hey, baby, girl, I wanna hear right now, hear right now, hear right now, hear. I wonder if she know it. I'm about to pull that thing over. Hey, baby, girl, I want you here right now, here right now, here right now, here right now. I need you right now, need you right now, need you here now, need you.
Tell me how you feel. I can read the signs. Making your mind up where you will wind up. Too late 'cause your time's up, yeah. And maybe without him, I can't say you're wrong. It's too much to figure out. Arguing, fussing, fighting while the kids are home. Love would all feel better if the two of you ride. And I can guarantee that time heals all pain, but who am I to judge those tears? Be careful what you say, because these words can come to life. And let the truth be told. Hey, I should be a number one, number one, number one. I should be a number one, number one, number one.
I should be your
Number one, girl.
I should be your
Number one, girl.
I should be a number one, number one, number one. I should be a number one, number one, number one.
I should be your
Number one, girl.
I should be your
Number one, girl.
Concrete with the rose, the image of your heart. But the memories stick with reflections of the time, and the time will still go by. And now that he's gone, it's all in your hands. Remember, you don't have to love again. Hey, I should be a number one, number one, number one. I should be a number one, number one, number one.
I should be your
Number one, girl.
I should be your
Number one, girl.
I should be a number one, number one, number one. I should be a number one, number one, number one.
I should be your
Number one, girl.
I should be your
Number one, girl.
I won't stop until I get enough. I'm so thankful that I found your love. And baby, you got all of my trust. And I won't stop until I get enough. I'm so thankful that I found your love. And Baby, you got all of my trust. I should be a number one. I should be a number one. I should be a number one, girl. I should be a number one, girl. I should be a number one. I should be a number one. I should be a number one, girl. I should be a number one, girl.
Can you tell me I'm the only one? Tell me I'm the only one.
I've always been scared of love. I never had anyone to show me what it was. Then out of nowhere, baby, you came. Where did you come from? And I have always been more comfortable with pain. So when you pull me, I push. You say you want me, so what? I got my guard up. It's time. I'm not in no rush. When I say go, please stay. Want you to fight for me all the way. It's not your fault that I'm this way. With you, I mean enough for you to not give up. Tell me I'm the only one. Show me that it's okay to give in. Tell me I'm the only one. Show me that you'll be here till the end. Tell me I'm the only one. Please don't break my heart. Tell me I'm the only one. Tell me I'm the only one. A lot of niggas out here think it's cool to have a main and a side and a wife. Oh no. Let me make it myself real clear. I'm the only one you need in your life. I'ma give you all of me. Wanna have all of you. I don't wanna share with the world. And I know what I deserve as your girl. Tell me I'm the only one. Show me that it's okay to give in. Tell me I'm the only one. Show me that you'll be here till the end. Tell me I'm the only one. Please don't break my heart. Tell me I'm the only one. Tell me I'm the only one. Tell me I'm the only one. Show me that it's okay to give in. Tell me I'm the only one. Show me that you'll be here till the end. Tell me I'm the only one. Please don't go breaking my heart. Tell me I'm the only one. 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 I better be the only one.
I want to hear that new SoFree Wisdom quarantine radio.
I see the light. Gonna spread my wings, ready to fly. Only thing stopping me is me. Won't be afraid. Gonna get it before it's too late. Got something the world should see. They don't tell me no. I gotta keep on pushing. Oh, when the light is red, I'll still go. Won't get nowhere, just wishing. No, no. 'Cause I want to
All right, we're back. All right, so last two songs was our guest tonight, SoFree Wisdom. For those that don't know who she is, I'm gonna give her a chance to introduce herself and everything. What's good?
Hi, I'm SoFree Wisdom.
All right. So it's been, like I said before, at the beginning of the show, it's been a minute since we had the chance to chop it up and everything. From 2010 and everything. Like, how do you feel like you were from 2010 to now and anything with your music progress and developing and everything? Like, how do you feel your growth was from then to now?
Well, definitely a lot of growth, a lot more maturity, a lot more education on the business. Um, really, I met him and my husband in 2011, and and I got my home studio so I can record anytime I want. Same thing. But yeah, just the more I learned about the business, the more I tried to make more strategic moves. I worked with a lot more people. I've gotten a lot more opportunities. Everything has changed. I'm still crazy, but I'm not as crazy as I was in 2010.
Yeah, that's what I know that a lot of people talk about as far as when they first start out in the game, understand the business side of everything. Like, so what do you think you lack in that you now know from then to now?
Back then, I didn't know anything about registering music. Um, I didn't know anything about copyright, sound standard, media base. I didn't know anything about that stuff. I kind of, I did a cover on YouTube, an Alicia Keys song, Unthinkable, which is still on YouTube. And one of my homies saw it, and he was like, hey, can you come perform at this thing? So I started performing a lot, and then people wanted to record with me, and I didn't know anything about the business. I was just so excited to do what I always wanted to do as a kid. So I was just making music, throwing it on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So, I joined a label. It was awful. Like I didn't know the most important things, but and I'm still learning. I don't know everything, but definitely I handle my business before I do anything now.
Okay. So as far as like you said, you had joined a label and everything. Did you get in that situation where you didn't read the contract first and everything?
Well, it wasn't so much that because the contract was like one page. It just was the CEO didn't really know what they were doing. We were all learning together, and his vision was great. It was just trying to follow through. He wasn't able to do all those things, and if anybody knows me, I call people on their BS, and a lot of people don't like that. So me and the CEO were always bumping heads. So eventually I just left, took him with me. And they're not a label anymore, but they do have like I think they have like an online radio. So I'm not gonna say their name because I'm petty, but they're doing very well now, I believe, and I'm happy for them. It is what it is. But I definitely learned a lot from being on that little label. Things that I don't want, things that I do want. So I'm very grateful. Even though the opportunity was kind of crappy, I'm glad it happened. I met my best friend, but I learned a lot. But no more independent labels.
Okay. As far as you mentioned no more independent labels or anything. Like now in the music industry, it seems like it's easier for artists to stay independent and make their money instead of going to a big record company and stuff like that. Is that something that you considering? If like another company come and actually want to sign you, like one of the big labels, or are you fine with just staying independent?
Um, Now that I know more about how things work and how to, bring someone in to negotiate with me and how to get control, now that I know that it's not like back in the day where they sign you and they're just like, here's your entire album, you just do this, and I wouldn't mind being signed because I know more, I know what to demand, I know that I can turn down a deal if I don't like it. So I actually wouldn't mind getting signed. It would definitely be a major label though, and lawyers involved and stuff. But yeah, my whole career I was like, no, I'm gonna stay independent. Really, that label was like, no, I don't ever want to be on a label. But the more that I've learned, and the way things are now, it's not so much. Here we're gonna control your entire career. Now it's like, okay, we see you doing your thing. We want to help you. I'm saying you give us this much, we'll give you this much. So if I find the right deal, I'm not opposed to it at all anymore.
Yeah, I feel like more of with the big labels and everything is just having the machine behind you because like with a lot of independent artists, they are really talented, but they don't have that machine behind them to actually push that promotion. Like some people, they have that promotional team and everything, but it doesn't get them as far out there. So yeah, sometimes like it can be good and sometimes it can be bad because like I bring this up a lot because like I really don't understand like why Travis Porter signed because it seemed like they were fine independent and then like as soon as they signed like you didn't hear from them anymore. Like they had like one of the biggest buzz.
Yeah. I feel like me and my husband and I were just talking about that. I feel like a lot of labels see what you're doing and they want to sign you and get your hopes up and then shelf you, which is something I don't wish on anybody. But I don't know. I feel like that's what happens, and I really don't know. I'm uneducated on what happened to Travis Porter, but I know I don't hear anything from them anymore.
And then you have like some labels like I know well especially like Diddy from what I've been hearing about him like he basically signs people to write for him. Like that's most of the people that he signed like it's basically just his ghostwriters and everything. From what I heard, like I can't be quoted on that because I'm not 100% about that. But yeah, but that's what I heard about Diddy's like they get signed and then they just ghostwrite him. And then I heard a couple things with Cash Money as too. Like they sign people and they ghostwrite for Baby. So it's not like all just getting shelved, but like they basically have to yeah. So it's a give and take thing and everything. As far as how you've been maneuvering and everything, 'cause like I've seen you like you kind of expand from just only not just the music, like you also do voiceovers and everything like that. Like what got you into that?
Actually, I've always wanted to do voiceover. The first time I experimented with it was in my song. It's an older song. I may have sent it to you. It's called Hustler's Girl from back in the day. And at the end, there's this British reporter, and I actually did the voice on there. And that was the first time people were like, oh, I'd be like, that's me at the end. And they'd be like, oh my gosh, that's you? Oh my gosh. So once I saw the reaction from that, and then of course having a home studio where I could get in there and play around and do stuff, and I definitely utilize social media. So really, a lot of people hit me up and they're like, how did you get into voiceover? And I'm like, I just posted myself being silly and doing like crazy voices when I talk like this and stuff like that. Like people are just like, yo, can you do that on my album? And then one of my Facebook friends, shout out to Chris Podall at Overtone Music, he hit me up about Ping Pong. He works for Ping Pong, and he was like, hey, they need a Molly Shark and a Grandma Shark. Can you audition? And I auditioned, and they were like, we want you. So that's how I got into Ping Pong, and I love Chris for that because it really is like one of my dream jobs. So go on YouTube and look at Ping Pong. I'm Grandma Shark, and a bunch of other voices on there. But yeah, really, it just came from me just posting like on Snapchat. I do little voices and accents, and we produced a radio show for Bobby Parker, and I asked him, I was like, hey, I do voices and stuff. Can I do a skit for you? He's like, go ahead, do whatever you want. So I have a skit on there called Bible Study with Miss Eugenia. It plays every Saturday and Sunday on like 62 stations across the country. So really, it just came from posting online. People were like, hey, that's funny. I want that on my project. So that's why I got into that. I mean, I also do like DJ drops and I do intros for radio shows. And matter of fact, if you ever need an intro, let me know. But yeah, I just, I'm like, I got this voice, I got these ideas, I got the studio at home. I'm just gonna put it out there and people buy it. So.
Okay. As far as like you going viral or anything, like is there any type of formula that you use to actually, or you just being yourself and everything, and just you just hit?
I'm just myself. I mean, I really haven't had one of those like super viral moments. I mean, unless I post like some ratchet meme or something like that. But as far as yeah, I'm just myself. I have a tiny. People don't know this. I have a tiny filter. I don't say everything I'm thinking because social media would probably ban me from the internet. But yeah, I'm just myself. I speak my mind. You know, I make sure that if I talk about people or call people out, I make sure people know that I hold myself accountable for my actions. I'm able to call myself out, look in the mirror. But yeah, I'm just myself. I try to make people laugh. I have this good morning mother effers thing that I do every morning. A lot of people tell me they look forward to it. I'm just me.
And it actually seems like that's the people that are like truly genuine to themselves are the ones that actually have the most success. Cause like look at Cardi B,
Yeah,
like
same thing.
you
Tiffany Haddish.
and
I love them.
cause like especially like with them actually doing the reality shows, like you can like when you go to the reality show, you can see who's like putting on a front just to get TV time and who actually is themselves. Like I feel like the ones that actually were just themselves or the ones that actually expected like K Michelle and I feel like Cardi B are the most popular out of the love and hip hop. Like the other ones, like they constantly you see them recording and everything, but they haven't put
Right.
nothing out.
You never hear anything. Yeah, like go on YouTube and search for like 10 minutes to find your music.
So like well Amarion too, but he was already doing his stuff and like I feel like he's kind of like slept like there was one track like he had with Fab and Pusha T. Like I was like, yo, why hasn't this song been pushed a little bit more? So like I don't know why I can't remember the song right now, but like that was like my favorite song, Get to Know You. That's the track. You heard that one? See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I don't understand like how that was, cause like it was on. I was just listening to, I forgot what station I was on iHeartRadio, and it just kept on coming on, and I was like, yo, what is this song? And then I actually picked up my phone, and actually looked at it, and I'm like, how come this song has been pushed? I think they did a music video and everything for it, but the record label missed opportunity with that one. But
That's
yeah.
definitely one thing I've learned is that a lot of times that has nothing to do with how talented you are. Like, if you don't have a huge marketing budget, it'll be like that, like a dope song that not a lot of people hear because,
Hmm.
you know, I can't become a fan of something that I've never heard of. A lot of
True.
times people are like, music's out here, you fans are supposed to find it. I'm like, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I got kids. I got a million jobs that I do, and a husband. Like, I don't have time to go search for stuff. Like, that's their job, and I feel like that's my job as an artist too. Like, I have
Hmm.
to get myself out there so you know that it's there. But I want to hear that song now.
Yeah, it's Omarion, Fabulous, and Pusha T. Yeah, like, I know that if you hear it, you'll like it.
Probably would.
But I think it was like 2 years ago and everything, and yeah, yeah. But as far as you were actually talking about like emotional and budgeting and things. Is that something that you actually think about as far as like when you actually putting out your information, your music and stuff like that? Do you sit down and actually think like this is the budget I'm gonna have to actually get these out to these blogs and stuff like that? And how do you actually network with the blogs and stuff?
Well, definitely. Music is my full-time job. I got laid off from my job in 2012, and then, he's been working his corporate job on top of making beats, engineering, mixing all my stuff, producing the Bobby Parker radio show and all that. So we definitely always have to sit down and make a budget, and everything that I do is pretty planned out. A lot of times people are like, you should just put all your music out, and I'm like, I can't afford to do that, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, a lot of times I will do like a collab with somebody and do some DJ drops just so I can pay to put a song up on CD Baby or something like that. So really all the music I make from voiceover and DJ drops and collabs, it just goes right into something else musically. But yeah, I definitely wish that I had, an investor. That's one thing I haven't learned how to do. But yeah, you know, it really just depends on your budget. Like you can be a really crappy artist, but if you have a huge marketing budget, you're gonna go viral. You're gonna blow. And I'm not saying I'm not gonna hustle, but yeah, it really just takes money. A lot of people always want to talk about North Carolina and why they're not this and why artists aren't this. And I'm like, it doesn't have anything to do with unity or any of that crap. It has to do with how much you're willing to invest to be put out in front of people. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I'm this close to starting to GoFundMe, but I don't like begging.
It's crazy, like with GoFundMe, like the stuff that actually gets money and everything. 'Cause, like I remember like 2 years ago, and the only reason I know about it is because my boy that actually does a podcast, he does sports. He was friends with the guy, but he actually did a GoFundMe to follow his girlfriend in Miami, and he actually made like $600.
Yeah, I see crazy stuff.
Like, because like he wanted to follow his girl during spring break to Miami to go spy on her and anything,
Oh
and
my God.
he got $600 for that. I was like, oh wow,
Yeah,
like
I've seen crazy stuff. Like some of the stuff I see in there, I'm like, really? I don't even want to mention because I can't remember if some of the stuff is people I actually know that might be watching or not. But I see some ridiculous stuff on GoFundMe.
and as far as the North Carolina scene and everything, because like I've mentioned that and everything, because like there is we have a lot of talented people, and then like it seemed like there is a window of opportunity, especially like last year. Well, just now I'm actually seeing a guy that I went to school with, Tigo B. You know Tigo?
Too, yeah. I
Yeah,
went to school at Tito too.
yeah. You went to Athens?
No, I went to East Cary, and then
Oh,
I saw him again when we were at A&T.
oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So I seen that he just got recently signed, and then like last year, um, you had Joshua Gunn that was on the Music Mongols, and then like you had that whole situation with Bow Wow this in North Carolina. So like I felt like yeah, and Rhapsody, yeah, as well as Rhapsody and stuff like that. Like I've been seeing her growth and everything because like she was with Ninth yeah. I seen her with Ninth Wonder and everything because you also had the little brothers kind of open the door and stuff like that. So it's like little things that it's inching, and like a lot of people are asking like why J Cole hasn't came back and stuff like that. But like you said, it's like about the promotion and stuff like that, and how people are actually being able to invest. Like you say, you keep investing into your craft, and that's one thing a lot of people don't do. It's like they don't take that money and invest back into themselves. And like if you're not going to invest in yourself, like why would somebody else do it? And like that's a lot of people like they forget about that.
A lot of people don't even realize it because I know, like, for me, I'm not ashamed to admit it. Like, for me, I tried to go as long as I could without having to spend money. And it wasn't until I started actually investing in myself, I was like, oh, this is why people say you should do it. So I think a lot of people just either they can't afford it or they don't know that they can afford it. And then, some of these people charge a lot. Some of the stuff that I want, I can't afford it, but I know that I have to work, to get in, and him and I have to come together. But it's hard out here, when you're independent, and we have 2 kids, and we have other businesses that we do. So it's hard, but it's not impossible. And we just try to keep pushing.
True, true. Cause like my boy Q, like he's a good PR and everything, and I know, yeah,
When happened?
yeah.
Yeah, I actually hired him to do PR for me when I dropped the only one.
Yeah, I was about to ask you about that too. So he's the one that actually helped you with that.
Yeah, he helped. Yeah, he helped me with the only one. He got me. He actually hooks me up with Nifty at 90.9 in Greensboro, and he keeps me in rotation. I'm actually going to see him next week, so I love Quentin for that. He got me a whole bunch of blogs. Yeah, he's dope. He's really nice. He taught me a lot of things, just from following him and stuff like that. But that was the first PR that I actually invested in.
Yeah, like I known him for years and everything. Like he's dedicated to music and everything. And like I always recommend people to him and stuff like you have to have your budget with him and stuff like that.
And
Like
I have to shout him out because he definitely worked with me. And you know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people will put the price out there, but if they really believe in you, and also I feel like he loves what he does. So, he saw what I was trying to do, and he believed in me, and he went the extra mile for me. So I appreciate him for that.
Yeah,
And that's I think. Sorry, I don't mean to keep cutting you out, but I'm
Oh,
sorry.
go ahead.
But yeah, I think a lot of people underestimate the power of just speaking to somebody. Like, here's my price, but and here's what I can afford. Can we meet halfway? Can we do a barter system? People really, the barter system. Please take advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just talk to people. Because when he first gave me his prices at first, I was like, oh no, but he really believed in me, and he was like, well, this is what I can do, and usually I would do this, but let me help you do this and stuff. So I will always appreciate him for that. He really taught me like what it means to hire PR and how important it is. So.
Yeah, because he is one of those people like he'll work with you if you he actually believes in you and stuff like that. 'Cause like I'm actually was talking to him about helping me with the radio show, but like I'm still trying to can't get a lot of kinks out, and I told him like yo wait until like I get all these kinks out. 'Cause I don't want to be all out there, and then somebody tune in and then they kind of shy away because there's something going on, and also like yeah. I don't want to like shout out, but like yeah, if you really need a PR, Q is real good at that and stuff like that. And like you said, like most people, like even like some people are kind of scared to go to people like him, but like I know that because like Kim actually taught me that when she came on the show is like when you see somebody that has potential, you don't always want to go be look out for people and stuff like that. Like if you see somebody that has potential and you just want to, there are people out there that will actually bring you underneath their wings and stuff like that. So it doesn't hurt to just try and act.
Right, and that's another thing too. A lot of PRs and promoters and stuff. A lot of them, especially if you're on social media, a lot of them are like, if you don't have a budget, don't come to me, and you should know this, and if you don't, so a lot. I think a lot of people's fears come from what they see. A lot of people are really condescending, really rude, very matter of fact, and it's like there was a point when you didn't know all that. So sometimes I think people should take it down a notch. Because it can be intimidating. Like a lot of the things that I learned over the years, I would learn from, a post like that, but I wouldn't want to talk to them. I'd be like, look, you don't know that you should be registering this, and you should do that, and you should just quit right now. And I'd be like, I'm not going to quit, but I'll go register myself. Thank you. And I'm not going to work with you. But, like, I see a lot of people talking down to people for not knowing things that it took me years to know because people aren't just going to give you information. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times people come and ask me stuff, and I'll just give them the information. They're like, thank you so much. I've been asking so many people, and nobody will tell me. One guy tried to charge me. I'm like, information is free. Like, a lot of people try to capitalize off of people's confusion. I don't believe in that. And also, you can just Google stuff. A lot of people don't realize they can just Google stuff. We had a book on the music industry in our house for like years that we just never read. And when we were reading it, we were like, why haven't we been reading this book all these years? But, it can be a little intimidating. I'm still, I wouldn't say I'm a very shy person, but when I go to networking events, I'm like, wow, he's really important. I don't know what I can say to him. Like, so,
Yeah, that's the crazy thing about networking events because I'm basically the same way. Like I don't like to go, but like if I see somebody and they're talking and stuff like that, I say let me go over there, give them my card, and talk to them. Like you got to put yourself out there, especially like when you're in this industry. And it's crazy that with these type of industry, like in the arts, it seems like a lot of the artists have anxiety, and then they have to tap into a alter ego when they get on stage or when they're out in the crowd and stuff like that. Like it's crazy that you would think that they all hyper and stuff like that, and they all social and stuff like that. But a lot of them they have anxiety. Like I was talking to we had on the show yeah Raven. I just She's a dancer and everything, and she was just telling us about how she basically was the same way, how she was going out there and she's a shy person, and she just had a whole thing where she was just like anything that she would say no to, she just said yes to, and that kind of built up to her actually getting a lot of opportunities and stuff like that. Oh, y'all talked about that too?
Yeah, it was actually a couple years ago. I got invited to do a poetry tour. It was a few cities around North Carolina, and when they first called me, I heard myself making excuses and stuff, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to say yes, and we're going to work out all the details. And so, yeah, usually now when people hit me with an opportunity, I'm like, yes, I can, and then I'm like, I don't know how we're going to pull this together, but it's going to happen. But, yeah, it is, but, you know, it is a little anxious. Like, I was at one of Wade Banner's events, Mike Mondays, and he had Tim Boss, CEO. He's, like, one of the biggest promoters on the East Coast, and he was there. He was spitting his knowledge, and I was just like, wow, like, this guy really knows his stuff. And I was working my way up to talk to him the whole time, so I finally took my business card, and I was like, hi, I'm SoFree Wisdom, and I'm an artist. And he looked at my card, and he, like, dissected all my stuff on there, and he was like, where's your phone number? You know, most people, they need a phone number. You don't have a phone number on there? That's cool. I believe that you're serious with this. So it was like, all the anxiety that I had, it was like he made it worse, but I learned so much from everything he said to me, and it was just like, he was like, I'll never forget you now. So, you know, it can be very scary. For me, I've always struggled with anxiety, so I have my moments, but every time I just jump out there, I'm like, I didn't die, you know what I'm saying? But for other people, I know it takes time. It is hard, and a lot of people don't know how to deal with rejection.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, it's hard up there for
It's crazy that you mentioned the card without the phone number, because like I was excited and everything. I did the design and everything, got the cards, and then I'm there. I was at a networking event there last Sunday, and I'm there giving out my card, and I said the girl was like, so where's your number? And I was like, it's right there. And then I'm looking at the card, I was like, oh dang, and I just bought 300 cards too. I was like, oh dang, I forgot to put my number on there. And my friend was just like, well, you don't want crazy people to call you anyways. She was trying to make me feel better, but I was like, God.
You know, I said that to Tim Boss. I was like, you know, I used to put my number on all my CDs and stuff. And he was like, listen, you're going to have crazy people call, but you're also going to miss money if you don't have your number on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people in the industry, they don't want to email you. They don't want to do this. He was like, where's your social media? And I was like, oh my God, I'm a failure. But, I learned a lot. You know, like you said, I designed it. I was like, get my business card. But then I met somebody who's really somebody, and they're like, no, you need a number. You need your social media. You need this. You need that. But, you know, congratulations. But I'm so glad I met him. You know what I'm saying? I haven't ordered new cards yet because I just bought all of them cards.
Yeah.
So I've just been writing my number on the back of them for now.
I'm about to go into a music break, and then we're going to chop it up some more. Like I said, I want to talk about your music video and everything, and also you actually performed at Women's Empowerment. I want to touch upon that as well. So I'm about to go into first track that I'm about to play is Maya Lee with Low Key. I like this track right here. It's Maya Lee with Low Key. All right.
For 3 days, kids been running like a relay. Got thoughts of him and her on replay, and his liquor got me good and crazy. I swear I tried. Tonight we ride it when we find we slashing ties. Ay, I know he been creeping on the low, been mobbing on
mama.
Kirko. Banks.
But I gotta let this true north that so serious.
So
I'm broken hearted thinking about where we started. I don't know how much longer I can deal with this. But I used to be in love with you. I still love you, but I'm not gonna lie, I still do, but I can't be with you. I can't be with you. You're my heart, and I won't stay. Break my heart away, I'll go away. So you can really feel my draft like an open window. 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 Trying to come back, yeah. Took me a while. Steadily trying to test me, but it ain't working. It's hard for me, yeah. So I won't get caught up. Don't wanna get caught up, no. 'Cause I used to be in love with you. I used to be in love with you. I'm not gonna lie, I still do, but I can't be without you. But you're in my love, and I won't stay. Really breaking my heart, breaking me I'll be away. So you can really feel my draft like an open window. 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 Like an open window.
my imagination's been running wild. Can't seem to turn the noise down from the crowd. Keep wondering how things will be when you come around and sweep me off my feet. Say, baby, you got what I want and all I want is you. You got that kind of love that make me want to improve what I'm gonna do. Baby, I choose you. Baby, I choose you. You're the lucky one. I'm feeling love. Just hit that 21. I'm feeling love. Our years have just begun. I'm feeling love. Like you're the one. I'm feeling like. No fake IDs, no perpetrating. I know it's real, cause now they hating. Yeah, I'm feeling so lucky. Yeah, I know it's a gamble. Ain't nothing we can't handle, cause you got what I want and all I want is you. You got that kind of love to make me wanna improve. What am I gonna do? Baby, I choose you. Baby, I choose you. My lucky one. I'm feeling love. Just hit that 21. I'm feeling love. Our years have just begun. I'm feeling love. Like you're the one. I'm feeling like. I'm feeling like. Waiting on you. Baby, I'm waiting on you.
such a good feeling. Wanna lose all control. Oh, it's such a good feeling, yeah. Feel it down in my soul. And I don't wanna ever let it go. I want to feel this way until I'm old. I was made to fly and touch the sky, so let me soar. It's time for us both to lose control. I get such a good feeling, feeling. Your kiss to me is healing, healing. My one wish on the star is to always be where you are. 'Cause you give me that feeling, feeling. Got so much I could share it. Share it all with the world. Stronger than any mountain, but as gentle as our love. And I don't wanna ever let it go. I want to feel this way until I'm old. I was made to fly and touch the sky, so let me soar. It's time for us both to lose control. I get such a good feeling, feeling. Your kiss to me is healing, healing. My one wish on the stars, always be where you are. 'Cause you give me that feeling, feeling. I wanna never let go. I wanna never let go. Baby, I know that you know, and I know you won't ever let go. It's like I'm on an island with the finest, and we're dining, and it's all for me. And baby, you remind me, you're behind me, never hiding, want all to say. I get such a good feeling, feeling. Your kiss to me is healing, healing. My one wish on the stars, to always be where you are. 'Cause you give me that feeling. Never let go. I wanna never let go. I wanna never let go. I wanna never let go.
Whatever you do, don't blow my buzz or my high. I'm trying to feel the vibes. I feel the vibes. Whatever you do, don't blow my buzz or my high. I feel the vibes. I feel the vibes. I was a young little tricky Mickey Ficky spitting raps, talking about the trap cats and some of this and some of that. I started off like 1, 2, microphone check, 1, 2, mic check. I'm about to catch rap. Give me the mic. I'm nice and any get inside. Running around you in the circle, used to flow till I turn purple. Now I just lay in the cut, drinking champagne and smoking purple. The chronic for the mind, I'm drinking mimosas for the vocals. I'm popping like Cristal in '96. Let's get it. It's a celebration. If vigilante click is the confederation, we growing by the day. These niggas that he hating. I need a vacation for meditation, medicating THC. This ain't a regular vape. I realize I'm ahead of the race. They running in place. Look, I'm not your peer. You're not in my space, not in my zone. You ain't seen what I seen. I live what I speak, so I say what I mean. I mean what I say, so when I say that I mean, I murder tracks all season. Believe it. Whatever you do, don't blow my buzz or my high. I feel the vibes. I feel the vibes. Whatever you do, don't blow my buzz or my high. I feel the vibes. I feel the vibes.
People take shots at the ego. Hit the fade on them like Jordan did Elo. Keep a Steve Kerr by the side for the reload. Action. Robbing on the boards and a team full of packs. Lungs full of Marley and a heart full of passion. Handful of rings and a staff full of Jacksons. Zen on fleek, hook like Cassius. In case I gotta lay hands, just like Pastor. Air to my own space, just like NASA. Shuttle stay gassed up, never will crash it. Hungry like I just fasted. I'm so rabid, I keep the joint lit and won't pass it. Asking, how you still hate from the bench though? You know I've been starting from the intro. In my own lane, got my own tempo. Cause people change like the wind blow. Hand down, man down. You a lame if you put your hands down. I said hand down, man down. If you hating, then you shouldn't come around. Keep taking shots at the record. Go ahead, top it, that's a lot more impressive. Got a game plan that's a lot more aggressive. Ton of clutch shots that cannot be contested. I'm a lot more obsessive, a lot more direction. Got a fast break when they really start pressing. Crossover like the answer when they start with the question. Through an outlet to the plug, now I'm connected. Electric, balling out and all without a contract. They calling foul when there was never any contact. And at the line they throwing bricks like DeAndre. So track star on the boards like he Kanye. How you still hate from the bench though? You know I've been starting from the intro. In my own lane, got my own tempo. Cause people change like the wind blow. Hand down, man down. You a lame if you put your hands down. I said hand down, man down. If you hating, then you shouldn't come around.
You can say you got the home court advantage, but I swerve up in your lane cause I'm a motherfucking savage. You a hater, mad because I'm reaching new levels. While you hang around a hooch, I'm a real go-getter. I can switch it up and sing it like Beyonce. Then I spit a couple bars like I'm Kanye. You know, I ain't really tripping off what you say, because I know that you won't say that to my face. Try to belittle me, mad people believe in me. Fans always been loyal, my faith. I put my total 100% in everything I do. I'm better than you, making shots from half court, and you ain't blocking me, boo.
How you still hate from the bench though? You know I've been starting from the intro. In my own lane, got my own tempo. Cause people change like the wind blow. Hand down, man down. You a lame if you put your hands down. I said hand down, man down. If you hating, then you shouldn't come around.
I want to hear that new SoFree Wisdom on Quarantine Radio.
Lily Bond, track star Rich, killing this shit.
If I wanna splurge just a little bit, that's what I'ma do. If I wanna spend it on a bad bitch, that's what I'ma do. I see you working in mama, I see you working. I'ma keep throwing these dollars, just keep twerking. I'ma pop a couple of bottles with all my we work hard, now we can play like some heavy hitters. If I gotta work a 9 to 5, it would be crazy if I ain't had some fun before I die. It would be silly of me to waste an opportunity to fill on your beautiful body in this fucking VIP. If I wanna splurge just a little bit, that's what I'ma do. If I wanna spend it on a bad bitch, that's what I'ma do. Cause I make my own money. I don't know why you care how I spend it, man, you sound funny. Cause if I wanna stunt just a little bit, that's what I'ma do.
See me in the club with some OGs. No pictures, so you never see an IG. Ladies breaking their neck, it's paparazzi. Tell them keep bringing me drinks like the bus free. She let them heels like it's UNC.
Cause if I wanna stunt just a little bit, that's what I'ma do. So free.
Alright, we're back. As I stated before, if you're looking on Facebook Live, and also I'm going to post this up on YouTube once I edit the video and everything. And the music break, you see the lighting and everything. These are also lights that you could actually rent out from us at the Interactive Showroom. Once again, we're at 2007 Wake Forest Road. Also, if you want to know what songs we're actually playing and everything, if you're on Spreaker.com, right underneath the broadcast, you'll see it lined up, each song that I actually play. You can actually play the song without listening to the broadcast. Just click right next to the name of the song, press the play button, and you can actually listen to the song that way as well. All right. So we're back with SoFree Wisdom as well, and also somebody was telling me I might need to try to get a new Hold up. Okay, I think this thing actually stopped broadcasting. Yeah, it stopped broadcasting. See, and I was just about to say that I need to find another software too. Let me see if it will go back on there. Okay, so I got it back up on the live broadcast. Yeah, it had dropped. So yeah, and I was just about to say that too. I need to actually find um another software because it seems like this one is kind of buggy and everything. But other than that, like I said, we got SoFree Wisdom in the building. I was like I said, I was about to ask her about her music video and everything. Like, what did you go with the concept of the music video and everything, and like how did you actually plan that out?
You know what? I wanted to do, I had actually my daughter and Mosca Flux's daughter play us because when her and I were kids, we used to always talk about, her rapping when she grew up and me singing, when we grew up. So I wanted to put that in the video. So our daughters actually did that. It was real cute. And then actually Vision 20, we kind of collabed on the concept. They were really great with coming up with everything. And yeah, the song is really about how I felt when I met him, when I met my husband. He's holding it. And it really was just, something that a lot of people don't want to talk about. Like, these days, being insecure is like, it's like the biggest sin in the world. Like, people are scared to be like, listen, I'm scared. I've been through some things in the past. I'm a little crazy. And really, that's what that song was about. It's just like, I've been through a lot. Like, I need you to tell me I am the only one. So, Vision 20 came up with the whole proposal scene and everything like that. But yeah, I love dancing. And I grew up watching Hype Williams videos. And I know that all his videos had, like, the dance break and like the remix, like you would buy the single in the store and then they would come out with the video and it would be like a whole remix. And I was like, I'm gonna do that. And me being, having a thicker frame, people tried to discourage me from dancing and stuff like that. But I saw Morgan of Flower Child Productions and she really inspired me to get out there and dance. And she really just helped me go to another level, and I danced my booty off in that video, and yeah, we had a lot of fun with it. Vision 20 did their thing. They went above and beyond, and they gave me, that was my first music video. I've been doing music for 8 years now. We made that video last year, so I went 7 years without making a video because I was not going to settle for anything less than what I felt was the closest to Hype Williams here. So, yeah, that's how that came about. And I wanted my first big release to be a song with my husband. I didn't know what it really was like to really officially release a single and do a radio tour and, do something like Women's Empowerment. So I was like, my first single, I want to experience that with my husband. So it was really great.
Okay. Yeah, I was just about to ask you. I was about to ask you, like, what made you choose that song? So it's just basically because it had to do with your husband. That's why you chose that song to do the music video.
We actually, on our wedding video, which is on my YouTube, we were just playing around with that beat before I made that song. We actually are freestyling, and he's actually singing with me on that video. And when I heard the melody, I was like, I kind of think I'm going to turn this into like a real song. So I got the melody from us just playing around. And then I just made the whole song really. And he came home one day and he was like, what in the world did you just do? This is amazing. So it came from us playing around, really.
Okay. And you kind of actually, that's one thing that a lot of people talk about is actually staying with one song, especially the one that you believe in. Like, you kind of promoted that song for like what? How long were you promoting that song?
I promoted that song for like 3 years before I made the video, and before people really were like, I mean, of course, you were supporting it, and a lot of online radio stations, other stations, but yeah, I started performing that song in like 2014. I made it in like 2013. And Yeah, but everything that I do is really like old school. Like I have a single and I have it out for a while, and then I do the video, and I'm really good with like making people anticipate, my releases and stuff like that. I don't do everything like other people. They'll make a song in the studio and then put it out the next day, and some people have success, some people don't. But me, I'm very old school in everything I do. I like to bring back the art of like people just on the edge of their seat, like, oh my God, I can't wait till that comes out so I can buy it. And that's what I did for Only One. And I had so much support. I had like hundreds of people with the album covers, like the profile pictures, and like pre-ordered. Like it was great. It was amazing.
Yeah, because I actually bought it and everything, and then I actually realized that I had all them songs.
Yeah, yeah, I sent you everything.
I was like, well, I already have all these songs and everything, but I still bought it and everything. Yeah, like I said, I love your music and everything, and then like I like the way you do the covers and everything, 'cause like you chop up a song, like two different songs, and put them as one, and actually make it sound like something new.
Yeah, I love doing covers. I don't do them often, but I love it. And it's funny because every cover that I put out, people are like, I can't even listen to the original song. And I'm like, thank you. But yeah, I think my favorite cover that I did was the What Is Love with Dangerous
in Love, yeah.
That's my favorite. Produced by Gab Beats. Shout out to Gab Beats. Yeah, I like to do that. I love a good mashup, so I try to do a good job when I do it.
Yeah, 'cause like you can't even tell that the way that you kind of like the smooth transition and everything in the song and everything. And that's what I really liked about it and everything. As far as with the women's empowerment and everything, like how did that come about? As far as you perform for our women's empowerment.
Well, I have to say, shout out to Here I Am from K97.5. She cares so much about North Carolina music, specifically Raleigh and Durham. She went above and beyond. It was actually a dream I had. My mom and I used to go to women's empowerment like years ago. And I remember one year Robin Thicke was there. And out of all the artists that I saw that year, for some reason, seeing Robin Thicke, I was like, I want to be on that stage one year. Because I know, like, back in the day, I think local artists used to be on the main stage and then they took it off or something like that. But I know that they have like a stage outside of the arena that they have artists. And so last year, was it last year or the year before? 2016? Yeah, in 2016, Mary Ann asked me, she said, hey, they're thinking about having local artists like open up on the main stage. Would you be interested? I was like, yeah. So I think she submitted me and like two other people, and she was like, just be on the lookout for that. And I was like, okay. And so I remember the day she called me, and she was like, hey, are you busy on this day, whatever day it was, April 16th or something? She was like, are you busy? I was like, no. She was like, well, congratulations. They picked you, I guess Radio 1 and all them, they picked me to open, and it was like, as soon as I got off the phone, I just bawled like a baby, and, he was like, I'm so proud of you. You said you were going to do, because it's funny because the year before, I said they don't have independent artists on that stage, but I'm going to get on there. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it. So, like, when it happened, everything was surreal. I got there, and they were like, where's your sound guy? I had no idea I was supposed to come with the sound guy. I was like, he's right here. So my husband actually got to do the sound for me. And it was like singing out into the crowd. My mom was out there, my brother. I saw people that I knew, like, oh my God, SoFree. And, I'm looking at my husband doing my sound, and he produced it and engineered it. And it was literally like the best day of my life. Like, I have 2 kids, and I gave birth, and we got married. But Women's Empowerment 2016 was the best day of my life. So shout out to Mary Ann. It was so great. And then I met so many celebrities that day, and it was the best day of my life.
Yeah, I was about to ask you about that as well. Like, did you meet any celebrities? Did you get any pointers from any celebrities or anything?
I had an artist pass, so technically I wasn't supposed to even be back there, but Mary Ann was my boo, and she was like, please come back there. And pretty much 97.5 and Radio 1, they've been supporting me since 2011. So they all already knew me, and they didn't care that I was back there. So at first, like when I first met, what was it? Tina Campbell. Tina Campbell went on stage right after me, and so I got off stage, and she was walking on stage. And Mary, I started listening to them when I was 15 years old. So when I saw her like a dummy, she walked right past me, and I started crying. And I was like, I love you. And she was like, aw. And she went on stage, and my husband was like, she's going on the same stage as you. She's about to use the mic and just have you guys kids together. So I was so focused on trying not to be like that for everybody else. It was like Blackstreet, Teddy Riley, what was it, Monica, Jasmine Sullivan. I mean, it was so many people there, and I was so focused. Pamela Mann and her husband. I was trying so hard not to be a groupie that I was like, I'm gonna ask them a million questions, but I'm so like nervous. Like, it was like that anxiety. I was trying not to be stupid, so I didn't get to ask too many questions or even be like, hi. I did tell everybody. I was like, yeah, I opened up for you. They're like, oh, okay. But I was trying so hard not to be a groupie that I didn't want to say too much. So I just took my pictures with everybody, a million pictures. And, that was it. But next time I had that opportunity, you best believe I'm going live. I'm asking questions. I'm interviewing. I'm turning into a journalist and everything. But yeah, it truly was the best day of my life. And I love Here I Am.
Okay.
I talk so much. Y'all gave me all this wine. Y'all stop.
You good. And that's just another thing I wanted to ask you about, because I know that you did have the talk show and everything, the radio show and everything. Like, how did that come about, and what kind of started the process of that one?
Well, I kept talking about wanting to do radio, and my boy DJ Zelmatic, I've known him since I first started, and he's always given me pointers and helped me out. And he's with DJs, and he said, hey, there's a slot on Mondays at 2 p.m. and they need somebody, and I've been talking to people like, would you want to do a show? And I was like, yeah, do I have all the control? He was like, you produce it, you do everything, your intro, everything, it's all you. So I took the opportunity, and it was really fun. I did it for about a year and a half, and then a year and a half into it, like, I did the intro, I had skits on there, I got to play whoever I wanted, I interviewed people, like, a year and a half or so into it. And the reason I took it was because I was like, I don't want any censorship. I'm going to be able to say what I want. I want people to be able to bring their art to me, in whatever form they have it. And they were like, yeah, cool, but a year and a half into it, they got affiliated with a different station, and they're like, okay, everything has to be edited, it has to be censored. And I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. So I did it for a few months, and then a lot of other stuff in my life just started picking up, so I didn't even have time for the show anymore. But it was a great opportunity when I had it. A lot of people, I gave them their first radio spin, and they were registered with SoundScan, I think, in MediaBase. So I gave a lot of people their first spin, and that felt good, and I got to introduce a lot of artists, to the internet and everything like that. So it was really fun, and doing all my skits and my voiceover. I did a whole lot of voiceover in there, so I had a blast. I loved having my own show.
Is that something that you might want to revisit again?
I always say that I want Angela Yee's job. I don't have anything against her, and if we could all be on there, that would be great. But I would love to be a radio personality at some point in my life. I think it would be great. I think maybe in like 2 or 3 years, I would love to be a radio personality.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like the Breakfast Club has brought it up a notch as far as the radio shows and the interviews and everything. 'Cause, like, I honestly, like, I feel like the way that they do their interviews and everything, like, it's very educational when you actually hear the artists up there or whoever they, like, you learn a lot from that.
Right.
So I feel like they do take it up a notch and everything. I do enjoy watching their broadcast. As far as, cause like there was this rumor that there was going to be a reality show and everything in North Carolina and stuff like that.
The hip hop.
Yeah. As far as like if you had the opportunity to do that and stuff like that, would you actually gravitate to that? Because like it feels like I said, like especially like with a person like you that's truly genuine and stuff like that, that really helps a person's career and everything. Like so, if you were offered like a reality show and stuff like that, would you actually take that?
The funny thing, there was like a Facebook page dedicated to that, and I remember I didn't know anything about it, but I just remember I kept getting tagged and I kept getting notifications. I was like, what is this? Apparently, whoever posted was like, who would you guys want to see on, Love and Hip Hop North Carolina? And a bunch of people tagged me. My picture was up there. I was like, hey. Now, knowing, family of people that are on the show and stuff like that, I know that it's not so much scripted, but they do, like, if they know people don't like each other, they will put you in the same spot, like, hey, there's this release party, you need to go there, and then they'll kind of throw you in there. Now, me, I used to fight a lot. I had anger management issues a lot, and I feel like a show like Love and Hip Hop or something would take me back. And I do have a criminal record, and I can't afford to go to jail. And I feel like I would be tested on something like that. So I don't know that I could do a show like Love and Hip Hop. I just feel like I love watching the show. I love watching these grown women that are older than me, like, fight in clubs and, their boobs come out and everything. I love watching it, but a show like Love and Hip Hop, I don't think I could do that because I think it would set me back. I've grown a lot from that type of person, and I feel like it would set me back at this point in my life. I don't know, maybe if I got a little older I could, but I just don't know. And the other thing about it is like, I sing, I can rap, I do voiceover, I can do a whole lot of things, and that tends to intimidate a lot of people, and I have a whole lot of people that do not like me, and I feel like people would test me. I don't know if that environment would be great for me, but maybe a different type of reality show, like if me and my husband had a show, I could do something like that. But no, Love and Hip Hop, I think I would end up making a fool out of myself because, I have a lot of patience, but people act different when cameras are around, and it's only so much I can take before I snap. So I don't know if I could get on a show like that.
Okay.
But not knocking people that do it. I love watching it. Thank you for getting on there and fighting and making yourself look crazy because I love it, but I don't think I could do it.
That's understandable.
I talk so much when I drink. Why did y'all do this to me? Can I have some more?
You good? So it's more of you probably would steer towards the BET reality show than the VH1.
Yeah, like Campbell and me and her husband. I mean, not as Christian, but something with my husband and I would steer more towards something like that. But the Love and Hip Hop, when I know that they purposely they put you in situations, they put people in the room that don't like each other. Because with me, if I don't like you, and I know you're going to be, I don't let anybody dictate what I do. But if I know there's a huge group of people going somewhere that I don't like, I'm not going to purposely go there. Like, a lot of these people will go to a release party knowing they don't even like this person. I'm like, I'm not going to go to your release party and taunt you. Like, that's childish.
Because
I'll watch other people do it, though.
I remember, I think it was Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. It's been a minute since I actually watched the show, but I'm trying to remember. It was I want to say Little Fizz, baby mama. She purposely did something. She did a poetry about somebody, knowing that they were going to be there.
Right, and it's like that type of stuff. I'm like, it's good for ratings on TV, but when you get off the camera, you gotta go back to your city. You gotta be around your kids and your family, and you know what I'm saying. Like, I'm not about that. And plus, like I said, I can't go to jail for fighting on TV, like, because they're gonna get their ratings, but then I'm gonna be locked up, and my kids are gonna be open. I can't. I'm a felon. I can't do that crap.
The next question I asked, wanted to ask you about, 'cause, like I know that I think I saw you were trying to put together a girl group. What happened with that?
I was trying to do that. I was also trying to get like an all. After I realized that wasn't going to work, I tried to get like an all girl band together, but I don't know. I don't want to speak bad on women. 'Cause I love women, but I'm starting to realize that there's something about me that is intimidating. I try to be encouraging. I love being around people that are amazing artists and writers and stuff like that. But I feel like a lot of women in this industry are insecure and they all want the spotlight, whereas I don't mind sharing the spotlight. But it's hard to meet like-minded women that want to do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And if I were to put a group together, there's no lead singer, there's no Beyonce, there's like we all get our space, we all get our time, we all get our shine. But I quickly realized like that's not gonna happen. So I moved on from that. But it was a great idea in theory, but I couldn't find any women that were open to that. I could think of some women that are popping in this area that it would be great for our fans, but they're not gonna do it. Like they won't even do a song with me. So it is what it is.
Yeah, it's crazy because I was actually on when Sean Lamont was on the show and everything. It's like crazy that now we don't have any like groups, R&B groups anymore, and it seems like they always fall apart.
Right. We have June's Diary, but I don't know what their marketing team is like because June's Diary is dope. You know who June's Diary is? Kelly Rowland from Destiny's Child. She put them together a couple of years ago, and they are dope.
Oh, that reality show?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't even watch that.
They are dope, but I don't know what's going on with their marketing team because if you go on YouTube and look, like you can see all their stuff, and they are amazing, but nobody hears about them. But yeah, I would, if you're out there and you want to be in an R&B group or a women's group, let's do it. But it's and women together. As much as I hate to say it, like it's hard to get women together that want to work together and do, especially in the music industry. Because I feel like as a woman, as a girl, for some reason, society wants you to compete with every female, especially black women. It's like we're bred to compete with each other instead of work together. So it's like years of conditioning you have to get yourself out of. So
yeah, because like the situation with Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, like everybody was they were on the same track and everybody was already competing their verses against each other and stuff like that.
I mean, the thing with those two is like I don't know how they are. I feel like they were both coming at each other in their verses though, like. But yeah, it's like everybody wants to put women to get against each other and compare and it sucks, but that's one of the things that makes it harder when you're a female artist. Like you can't just be out in the world and just be yourself. Everybody wants to be, like a lot of people. And I don't knock people. It's a natural question, but people are always like, who do you sound like? What's your sound like? And I'm like, I sound like SoFree Wisdom. I don't want, what I'm saying? I don't want to be like, oh, I sound like this person, I sound like that person. I want my own sound, but, people always want to box you in. And, people like seeing a good girl fight. I'm guilty. I love seeing women fight. It's awful. But I can't help it. It's entertaining and a part of the problem, but it just, hey, accountability, what I said earlier. I take accountability. I love seeing women fight, especially when the boobs come out. And it's just like, But anyway, so yeah, that's what we have to deal with as women. Everybody wants us to compete, and it is what it is.
Yeah, because it's crazy, like back in the days and everything, I feel like there was other ones, but like the one of the strongest, with all females on the track just rapping would be the Total Remix, Only You. Is it Only You? I feel like I'm saying the wrong remix, but it had Foxy Brown, Little Kim, The Brat, and
Was it the ladies' night?
nah,
The ladies' night.
no, that's the Little Kim. Foxy wasn't on that one, but that's when Foxy and Little Kim was beefing. Yeah. No one else. No one else. That's the track. No one else. No one else remixing everything. But and then I feel like another track that they had, like you said, Ladies Night, and then like Ludacris brought some girls together on his remix. Eve, Trina, trying to remember who else was on there, but like it's rare to have female rappers just on the same track versus like the guys always go on the track and then go hard on the track, like try to kind of compete and everything. So
Yeah, that's how it is. Like even here in this scene, there was a female cipher. It's called Spoken Gun Cipher. I was on that with a lot of females, but like even though nobody likes speaking on it, like behind the scenes, it was a lot of drama. You know what I'm saying? Like there was so much drama, and people hate bringing it up, and everybody wants to act like it was all hunky dory. And when I speak on it, it's like, oh my god, it's so great. But it was a lot of drama. It came out great. It was great, but it was a lot of crap behind it.
That's crazy because like I had Venomous on the show and she didn't mention any of that. But, like I was talking about,
she wasn't part of it. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of crap. And the other stuff is like some of the women that they wanted to be on the cipher. There was other women like I'm not gonna be on the cipher. She's on the cipher. And then even like this new one. You know what I'm saying? Like. There was some women I was like, I don't want to be on there if they're on there, and I guess they were like, well, you don't have to be on it at all. You know what I'm saying? They made another one, they didn't invite me, so I was like, that's cool. But that was probably gonna be dope, and but yeah, it's hard to get women together, and me, I'm a different type of person. I'm not gonna act like everything is hunky dory. I'm not gonna pretend like if I don't like you. You're going to know I don't like you. I can get on a record with you and I can be cordial, but I'm not going to fake like I like you. And I think that's another thing. Like, a lot of women out here act like they have to be fake and they have to, you don't have to like somebody to do business with them. I've gone to some of these women like, I don't like you, you don't like me, but our fans would love if we put a song out together. Are you down? But they're not. So, yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, you kind of put a different mix. I was sitting here talking about like it was great to see you women together.
And you know what? Like when we shot the video, like everything, it was dope. You know what I'm saying? But like there was a lot. Like there was another female that was supposed to be on it, and she actually quit because of all the drama. And then that's when Venomous came in. They were trying to. At first, they weren't going to replace anybody, and I was like, "Yo, Venomous is dope. Put Venomous on it." You know what I'm saying? So I was really like, let's get Venomous on there. So Venomous got on there, and it ended up being dope. But it was a lot of crap behind that. Some of the other women on there almost quit, and at one point I was gonna quit, but it came together. They're not gonna speak on this, but I don't care. It was hard. It was hard to get it together. It was a lot of crap, but it turned out to be amazing. So. Maybe that's why I wasn't on the second one because they're like, oh, SoFree, she's gonna call out our crap. I don't know. I don't care, but yeah, it was crazy. And y'all can all access some of my life. Y'all can all act like it was all, but I'm gonna speak on it.
So what actually made you kind of like flip it from the singing to the rapping and everything? Is that just something that you want to do, or?
Well, I've always dabbled with rapping, but actually the guy Tommy Senior that put it together, he asked for me to do that. He was like, I would love if you could sing and rap on there. I was like, all right, cool, I'll do that. So they asked for it, and it was easy. I just did it. And I was telling him too, I was like, I would always tell him, like, I'm not a rapper like that, but I would love to be in a cypher. And then they hit me up, like, hey, we'd love you to be in a cypher with all these chicks. And I was like, yo, that's dope. So, yeah, it was really fun.
Okay. So we're coming up towards the end of the show and everything. Is there anything that we didn't touch on that you want people to know about you and give out your social medias and stuff like that?
I'm also an actress. I've been in a few movies. Hurt People, and was a heavyweight on Block 2. Alien Savior. I think it's releasing this week. It's directed by Michael Bowie. I actually had a big part in that movie, so definitely look out for that when it comes out. The album's coming out later this year. I'm gonna shoot the video for Get Mine. And you know, I'm always working. You know, even if you don't hear from me, actually, if you don't see me, you're gonna hear me. Whether it's voiceover or DJ drops or music or a soundtrack in the movie, like I'm always working.
So he's done with the movie because like I see he's been working on that and like I seen like the effects and everything. Yeah.
Sure. I don't think he's completely done. I know my scenes are done, but I'm in like a group with him, so every now and then I'll see him in notifications or shooting stuff. I think he's pretty. I think he's pretty close to getting done. I think he actually told me that I need to come in and do some voiceover stuff. And I also did some voiceover in that movie too. I have a part in that movie and I do voiceover in that movie, so it's really cool. And I'm on the soundtrack. So I perform my character as an artist, so it's really fun. But yeah, I feel like he's close to wrapping up, but he did so much work on that. I don't really know, but.
Yeah,
I do believe it's coming out
Michael.
this year. He's amazing.
Yeah, he's a hard worker and he goes to the same church as me. Like he's really a hard working individual.
He's
Like
such a great guy.
like almost everything that's in North Carolina is filming wise, like he's a part of it and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause like most of the time, like when I do my extra work, is just because like I see that he posts that they need extras and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's almost like has his hands on everything.
Yeah, he actually was in the movie too. He needed extras, and I think he was in my band. You were in my band in the movie? Yeah, he was in the movie too.
Okay. Yeah. So y'all look out for that as well. I might have to try to get Michael back on the show. I interviewed him like I think like 2 years ago and everything, but I might have to try to get him back on the show as well. But yeah, I appreciate you coming back on the show, chopping it up with us, giving us an update on what's going on in your life and everything. And yeah, keep us updated when that LP. You're doing an EP or LP?
LP. I'm like, which one? Yeah, LP. I'm doing a full album.
Okay. Yeah, keep us updated when that drops and everything. Like I said, keep on sending the music and everything. I'm gonna make sure that I cop that as well. You gonna have that on title and everything?
I'm gonna have it on that.
Okay. All right. And that's probably something that I should have asked you about the streaming platforms and everything. So you kind of like got educated on all that and stuff like that. It's like who?
Yeah,
How
that
do
was
you?
actually like. I'm sorry. What?
Oh, I was about to say like, how did you actually get the distribution and everything?
A couple years ago, because I made hard copies of my CDs when I went on the poetry tour.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, people kept asking me, like, can I get this online? And I'm like, no. So really, it was just doing research and, you know what I'm saying? I feel like somebody told me about CD Baby. I can't remember who, but I do remember doing a lot of Google and comparing like CD Baby to Tune 4 and stuff like that. So, and I would like, in my target audience, most of them want hard copies. But every now and then people will be like, I want to buy this on iTunes, especially on social media. People wanted to buy them, even though I mail them out of state, to anybody who wants to see me, mail them anywhere. But a lot of people were like, I want to buy this online and stuff like that. So I was like, okay. So then I started, I went on CD Baby. I saw how much it cost, and I saw all these requirements and stuff. So really, like in the last few years is when I became truly, even after copywriting and registering and, putting on CD Baby, I still, it was like a year after I released the only one that I was like, okay, it's on everything. And then I read some type of article about you need to be on Mediabase and SoundScan. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't register on SoundScan. So it's like, I'm always learning, you know what I'm saying? So Yeah, it took me a while to really learn everything, but then when the checks started coming in, I was like, oh, I did it right. Yeah,
So are you registered to BMI or ASCAP?
I'm a BMI. I was with ASCAP when I first started, and then somebody told me, which I don't even think it's true, but somebody was like, oh, ASCAP only pays, in the United States, they don't pay universally. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna switch to BMI. But then I got, the more I got into it, I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah, I'm with BMI.
Okay. All right, so we're at the end of the show and everything. Did you give your social?
I'm sorry?
Did you give out your socials?
Oh, I'm on SoFreeWisdom.com. I'm at SoFree Wisdom. That's SoFree Wisdom. You can know the spell wisdom. On Snapchat, Instagram, and I post different things on all my social media. Like you might see one thing on Snapchat that's not on anything. You might see one thing on Instagram that's not on anything. So I would recommend that you follow me. I'm very silly on there. I curse a lot. They told me not to curse today, but yeah, I'm very entertaining. I have a lot of people that tell me like, whenever I'm having a bad day, I just go on your social media. So I have a little bit of everything on it.
Alright. And that's the best way? Like if somebody want to work with you, just go to your social, or should they?
If you want to work with me, actually, now that I learned from Tim Bossy, my phone number is 919-264-5805, or you can email me at SoFreeWisdomBusiness@gmail.com.
Alright. So you hear it right there. If you want to work with SoFree, hit her up. Those are either the phone number or the email. Other than that, I don't believe I'm still debating it because like we were supposed to have one guest Thursday. They were really busy, and then they found out that it wasn't like how I had before, where you had the phone system and stuff like that. So I really got to work on that because I'm just trying to. I don't want to do it live with doing the Skype and everything, and it doesn't come out. So like we're already having some issues as far as this software. So I'm trying to see another software as far as because I don't know why it doesn't allow me to invite. Because like if you do it on your phone, you can actually invite people onto the actual broadcast, but this software doesn't allow me to do that. So I don't want to have like that first broadcast with the Skype and everything, and it's kind of haywire. So I'm gonna have to test it out and everything. So Thursday I might not have the show, or I might have the free for all again. Next week we do have some guests on the show as well for both Tuesdays and Thursday. So just stay tuned. I'll let y'all know if we're going to broadcast Thursday or not. I do appreciate everybody that's been tuning in. Like I said, we're on Spreaker, iHeartRadio, YouTube, or you can just go up on QuarantineEnterprise.com. It has everything up on there. I'm going to edit this video. I need to edit the last week's video too. But we want to edit the videos and then post it up on YouTube. But other than that, I appreciate everybody that's been tuning in. I appreciate SoFree coming up and chopping it up with us. But other than that, this show has been quarantined. We'll see y'all either Thursday or next Tuesday. All right?
Hey, this is Nola Ada, and you are now rocking with McKenzie right here.
Yo, what up, world? It's your man 504 Detroit. You already know every Tuesday, every Thursday, I'm tuned in to the hottest radio station across the land, Quarantine Radio. They push it down and they play all the hottest new music. Let's get it.
It's your boy Gabe, and I want to give a big shout out to Quarantine Radio. Make sure you check them out every Tuesday and every Thursday. And thank you for supporting my new single, Down Low.
I want to hear that new SoFree Wisdom on Quarantine Radio.
Yo, what's up, man? It's the kid Swift, a baby, young Swift. One time for the check-in with my dog, my homie, McKenzie, straight out of ATL, Georgia. And you know how we rocking out here, baby. Let's get it.
Being humble, get no respect.